This time around we have 3 solos. Maybe it works out because of that. Funny Birdman and Romulus. I think this is a decent setup, right? Where we have 2 revives, me as a damage dealer, and yeah, I just need to find a holy weapon, just like last time. And hopefully with a better thing like Mighty Shot, for example. Mighty Shot was holy damage, it's so juicy. Oh my god, there's a lot of holy stuff. Whatever. All the hills are next to each other anyway, so we can do that. I don't think we're being very efficient this one. Why the hell would they die? To what? I don't know what to do with these people. That's a fair call. But I want to take more holy stuff. Depends on where the boss is. One of them is here. One down. Here is the other. Come here. Alright. I can't level it up. Please. Anything will do at this point. Suppose just get to the treason. What do you want? Oh, you didn't go there yet? Alright. we have enough time for this. No, I don't. Symbol. I mean, sure, we can do that. If we're doing that, then might as well just move out. Does she want to go on top of the castle? That's the only thing I can think of right now. I still think the jump would have been there faster. Because the only reason I would come to the castle now is to go up. What the hell are they fighting? That's not the time to do that. Alright, boys. Got him. die, my dude. Whatever way they took, I didn't find it. is what it is though. Charging speed would have been also lovely, but yeah, okay. Level 15. I have some holy damage, not as much as last time. But you know, it is what it is. Can't really level up anything. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh god, he got me. Oh, in this phase, both of them being almost dead is bad. What is that ult? one out of me. Oh no, he tried to do the thing. It's fun. Die! Oh my god! Where are my boys? I want to celebrate with them. I hope I have enough space in my disk. Oh god. We're here. Oh god, we're here. And what is your story, my friend? Yes! They were so inefficient with their ult usage. You're not gonna get me to change that opinion, but damn, was this the perfect composition of a team? You can say that I carried. I think in that last fight, I think I pulled more than enough weight. I think I pulled at least 2.5 weights. But oh, Godfrey. Never feels old or dated. Beating an Elden Ring game. Elden Ring game. From Software game. That last boss fight is a spectacle and a half. It was great. I never felt bad losing to it. As you can see, from the other bosses you can tell that sometimes I would feel disheartened. Oh, the sleep killed me, that's nonsense. Or, oh, he did an AoE attack that covered the entire arena with no indication before it actually hits. That's kind of nonsense as well. This boss was fair from A to Z. Every time I got hit, I got hit. Every time I avoided, I avoided. Every time he did his whole like forward dash thing, it was the exact same like tightness, the exact same precision of his movements, which allowed me to eventually figure them out and react to them properly, right? Of course, having 2 extra dashes on my ability made all the difference. I would have to roll like 3 times as much and manage my stamina 5 times harder to be able to handle it without these 2 extra dashes. But hey, relics are there to be used. I heard that the director of the game said that he finished it without using any relics. Insane. I think that would require much better luck and way higher coordination. But he also said that he did that solo, which is ridiculous to me. If that boss was focusing me the entire time, I don't know if I would have enough power to damage it, right? Like, am I dodging it or am I hitting it, right? You can't really easily manage between these two. And the only character that can manage that is probably the Executor, because based on the game I had with my friend Wolfie, right, is that you can actually bury him via the Sekiro style of burying, which means you can just keep retaliating with the holy damage if you just do it perfectly. You know what? He's a much bigger channel, but much bigger, like infinitely bigger channel, but Ungabal, you know, the guy that faces everything no hit, right? I'm expecting him to face this boss and show a proper no hit solo run against him, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. But until then, and until the next From Software game, I'll just be helping my friends play the game, getting the rest of the achievements that I missed. I never really cleared the frost area, the mountain area, so I will be doing that. That's my next course of action, because yeah, I think I'm done with this game. It's great. I think it's worth the money. A lot of people say it's not. One could say it should have been like 25% off from its release price. I don't mind giving them this extra money because, again, it's a good company, it's a fun game, I'm not gonna complain. So yeah, with that said, I think I will skip the rest of the credits to see if they have any other cutscenes. Because I hope I don't run out of space while I'm recording this. The tree. Is the Night Lord our character from the Elden Ring game after 1,000 years voyage with Ranni? And that's what has become of us? And when we defeat him, we bring back the Earth Tree? Which, by extension, is defeating ourselves? No. Okay. I thought this was even a prequel somehow, and we're about to wake up as the Tarnished. Is this Mikola's tree? Or the one from the Shadow Realm? Oh my god, I can't wait for Vati's video. What is happening? Oh, it's walking away. Just peace. I'm out. Is that the Night Lord manifestation? That's so confusing. All of us level 15. Somehow I have the least runes. Maybe they got 10%. Oh yeah, she has an item that gives more runes and he probably had a 10% extra rune or something. That's interesting. Because I killed more than they. Like I have 66 kills, right? 8 resurrections. I think half of them is me. Yeah, these guys, I think they played decently well. The funny bird man was misusing his ultimates in my opinion. But hey, a decision made better than a decision that's delayed, right? So if he just decides on the spot, I need to do this right now, is better than him thinking, oh, should I not, and then all of us die due to him hesitating. So you know what, we won, not gonna complain. Let's see what he gives. Switching weapons adds an affinity attack. What? Boost attack power of added affinity attacks. Oh my god. Switching weapons boosts attack power. Isn't that ridiculous? Does that stack? Can you just keep doing that? After finishing the game, return to the round table hold to a time when the primordial Nightreign was not yet defeated. Relics and Merc that were held at the end of the game are preserved, and the journey carries on. Alright, so basically they say, alright, you can continue playing the game, but ignore the fact that that shouldn't make sense because, you know, you already won. And that means that if I talk to characters now...
Anything troubling you? Now we strike at the head of the serpent. Should we prevail, victory will finally be ours. Can't be too hard, can it?
Can't be too hard indeed, my friend. Can't be too hard. So, yeah. Now we are at the end of the game. And, yeah. Just for continuity, they allow us to, you know, travel back in time. If we go back to stats, right. The final boss took me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tries. 7 tries. What does it say? Oh, that's when the game started. 7 tries. I beat the entire game in 43 tries. And I only got to the second day once out of the 7 tries. Every other time I got to the final day. Yeah. This boss took me 2 tries, just like that one. Yeah, I had fun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along through this journey of me experiencing Elden Ring Nightreign. Now I'll go back to playing God of War Ragnarok. You won't be seeing this video until much later because I'm now trying to release videos on schedule. So this video probably comes out either at the end of June or at the beginning of July. And you can see here that I beat the final boss on the 7th of June. So yeah, I'll try to now focus more on Ragnarok and Clair Obscur because this game has been taking my entire time up. Anyway, and with that I end the series. Bye bye.